Welcome to the Unification series for Workers and Resources Soviet Republic, and we're picking up on the 29th of March 1963, which I think is about 7 months on from the end of the last part. Now, in this part, what I would like to do, if possible, is populate our town and be able to get a functioning economy going. And that is going to be pretty interesting because it's this point where if you've made any mistakes in the initial design or overlooked any key buildings, you may actually have a bit of a problem. And one problem I've already that's a bit hinted at is that it says that this building here is overloaded, but I think we've got enough coverage coming in from the other two terminals over here. Just going to speed the game up because we can't actually populate the city at the moment because we need to finish these three buildings here. We also need to work on the university, but what I can do is start putting together some stuff over here, which is we're gonna have to use these horrible distribution offices. I think we're gonna just put one here. And I'm just going to use mud roads, and what we're going to need in here is some dumpers. We get 1, 2, 3, get that in there, and then alongside it I think we're put in another distribution office here. Oops, don't want the road. Just trim you out. Get there. What I need in here is refrigeration truck 2.5. I don't really want the big one. I think it's more about speed and cheapness. I think that one will do. And then I want a covered hole. Again, it's more about, I don't really want that one. That one's probably a bit too small. That one's a bit too slow. I think we'll get 2 of those in as well. Right, these guys, I want you to load that. Load coal and start delivering here. You can start at 50% for the moment, and then we'll just build it up over time. Right, we've got a refrigeration truck here. Load. And your job is going to be to deliver to there. Alright. I want clothes, food, electronics, and I'll just set that to 100%. What that will do is get food into here, which is going to be quite important. Oh, the other thing I have forgotten is we're going to need another covered hole here. Let me just come here. Covered hole. Actually, I'm going to need to check something first. Right, this holds 2.1 tons of chemicals, and we use 1/4 of a ton per day at maximum output. So we're covered hole, that's 2.7 tons. It's 1.5. That's 80 kilometers an hour. That's 80 kilometers an hour. This is 2.1 at 62. You're too slow. Let's just go for speed, actually. You have 0.38. You're too slow. So it looks like it's this one. So we're just going to get you in there. So, because what we need is chemicals in our water plant. Now, the next thing we need is some ambulances. I don't know if we... right, we'll buy about 3 ambulances. The other thing we're going to need is some garbage trucks. I've already set up the disposal pickup point, hazardous waste dump, garbage containers. I'm kind of part of me says do the direct dump to begin with. So that's hazardous. I'm sure that's the right way around. Yeah, I think to begin with, we won't be producing that much waste. So what I'm going to do is we're going to do a direct dump to begin with. And then once the rest of it's all set up, we want about... that's a small container truck there. You're a little bit cheaper. You're 80 kilometers. Yeah. We're going to get these guys because they're actually faster. So we get 1, 2, 3 of those. Oh, that guy's even faster. And he's a small one as well. Okay. Maybe one of those. He's cheaper as well. We're going to need a couple of those as well. Right, we need these 2 buildings built first. Just get the chemical truck. Yeah. Gonna drop chemicals. You're gonna wait until unloaded. Right. Another thing I want to do is this is coming along. And what I'm going to do is cancel the deliveries to that. So that I want this to run out of fuel so that before I can bring that one online. Now another change I've made since the end is you can see I've actually put a one-way system in through a big part of the map here. Just to try and get things moving along a little bit quicker and safer. We got a couple of fire trucks in here, but we got no firefighters. And this is where it gets a little bit tense because this is the point where I can almost guarantee that the building, something burns down or something like that. I want to activate workers. Where tourists should go, where citizens should be going to. So we need some workers to get into here. We need that going there. This guy's going here. We really need... I think these are on high priority, so these should get built. We just need them to come together. I think once we got these 3 are finished. Once these 3 are finished, we can start moving people in. And then we find out what's actually gone wrong. Right, this road's been built. Oh, we can trim this out now. What I've been trying to do here is kind of upgrade this road a bit. Kind of like that to come to there. And then I think this road is going to be fairly important in the upcoming scheme of things. So I think if we get it upgraded now, things should work a little bit better. We've got this here. I just want to work on this area. Get that there. Get the road crew here. I mean, the road crew's kind of sat around doing nothing. So, in fact, I think what I wouldn't mind doing is getting that built there. I think there should be a road here, isn't it? Oh, yeah. You go there. I want to get that upgraded before we do that bit. So get the road crews on that. So that's working. And we got here. Right, we got chemicals in there. These are built. This is built. We just need these 2 finished. This one's nearly finished. This one's nearly finished. Kind of part of me says that we might need to put the fuel in. We do need... do I have people working on the monuments? But I'm not sure. The monuments can come in later. And of course this area can get built up. How far off where... The HQ needs to be built as well. I've already reduced the population here. So that's looking good. I don't think I need that little bit of road there. We'll just trim that back. Oh yeah, we've got this road being built out to this area here. Now, while I was actually watching all this being built, when I was playing on, I kind of think that what we're going to do is expand the town this way. Because as I say, in the last part, we were looking at our construction industry here. We found the coal mine there. So this is going to become quite a big industrial area. So I think we can expand the town a little bit this way and a little bit down this way. And part of me kind of thinks that we've got workers there. I just want to look at something from a wood perspective. Now, these produce minimal pollution. So what I'm thinking is some kind of sawmill or down in this area, because this isn't particularly this flat and I've kind of messed this up a little bit. So I'm thinking sawmill here because that's the university. So we could put some residences down here and then possibly put a sawmill out here. Whoops, didn't mean to do that, sorry. So that we can get things going. Right, I think we can start moving people in. Do I have food in here? We have food, electronics and meat. Right, I think it's time to start getting some people in. We're going to just invite, I'm going to get about 50 immigrants in there. This is where things can get a little bit twitchy. We're going to need some workers. Invite about 40 in here. Now there will be a period where the population needs to settle down a bit. Right, we've got water supply. Big kind of question mark now is whether it's all working. This is where you kind of often get a little bit of a shock when the thing, and also the sewage flow. I don't want it. It doesn't matter if it's not that big, but I just want to make sure this is connected. Yeah, it's connected. Good. It's nothing worse than building something up here and then finding out you haven't made one of the proper connections there. Now, the next thing I want is I've got this bus here. It's a little bit OP, but right, I don't want you to pick up any educated workers because as far as I know, the heating plant doesn't need educated workers. And they're too valuable to... No, you just need communal garden workers. Get you into there. Yeah, building temperature's too low, but we can fix that. You're going to be the one guys working on the heating plant, and as you build up, we get surplus workers here. We can then get workers kind of picking up the jobs here. No sport. Okay, so we probably need that being jazzed up a bit because we got no sport at the moment. But that's okay. I'm expecting problems like no sport, no culture at the moment because these buildings aren't finished. So this is a bit of a calculated risk with respect to what we got here. What I am going to do is we've got quite a few workers in here, so I'm going to be a little bit tricky now. We're actually going to bring in some immigrants from the third world using dollars, but of course these have got no education, so they're going to need to get into here and get educated. But they're cheaper, and it means that we can spend some of these dollars as well. I really would like this built, so yeah. Yeah, no culture, no church yet, but we're okay. Right, that bit of road is built. I want to Get that built in as well. Maybe I should have built this before, but these guys won't take long to do that. Actually, what I am going to do is also asphalt that road there, because it's going to be, this road is going to be quite important. Now what we will need to do is build this. Okay, new vehicle type available. Let me just see. Another thing I want to check is that, make sure that is going. What I will do is, I've got my small crew here. Oh, you're already allocated to it, so that's good. Because one thing we are going to need is this ready for winter. Next thing, oops, forgot. We need to allocate some space for hazardous waste there. And you can see here, this is the effect of the school. Where you've got large concentrations of children and things, you produce a lot of waste. And it's probably be the same. Oh, this one's not quite so bad, but then we've only got a small kindergarten here. You also will see it around here, and of course once the university's been built as well, probably need, is that we probably need that built as well, just to make sure. Yeah, buildings which have got quite a large community in them, especially a transient type community, can have caused a few problems. So it's something that you do need to bear in mind. Can you actually, can you finish this please? Because I need the research for my distribution offices. Right, done. Right, what we're going to need is, the focus is not so much on higher education, but on party officials. Right, we got, right, what we're going to do now is we're going to bring in some, I'm not exactly sure how we got 10 people in here already when it's only just been built. We're going to invite some more people there, and what we're going to do is get some highly educated people in here as well, because we really do need to start driving this research. And just for anyone's not sure, what we've got to do is get through the first 2 levels. Where is it? Here, we need to get to here. So we need to do that research, which opens up logistics, and then get this one. That gives us distribution offices. And then that means I can then start to put things together a lot more quickly. I think we're just jack you up to higher priority. And that's high priority as well. So we need to get the sport going and the community. I think this one will cover the whole city, so we don't need to build that one just at the moment. We need these built up as well. Okay, actually we're getting a little bit of a surplus here, so I think what we might be able to do is save a little bit of money here. Well, let you pick up workers from here with the minibuses. I don't want to put the big buses on here at the moment, simply because that could cause a problem. So sewage tank overflow. Why is that? You out of range of the sewage outfall. Okay, that's a problem. We got health risk here. Is my we got at Houston we have a problem, because I didn't take that into account. Let me just see. Yeah. Right. I'm gonna have to put another. Now this. Yeah. See, these are the problems that you can get. Actually, I think I might be able to fix this in the short term. Just thought. We get a couple of waste cisterns. No, what's water systems, sewage systems. Get a couple of those, and what they will do, take that away. I think what we're going to do is I'm going to put you in about where I was going to put it in, because we may put some other buildings out here. Now what we're going to need to do here is, now I think this one won't take that much flow, so if this is the reason why I put this connection in. There's always a builds this building in the way. Great. That means we've got to go down a bit, which means that we may proper slope. Whoops. Shift. Right. What we're going to have to do is try and get this in as a right. We're going to have to get you connecting into there. This disposal is going to have its own pipeline, so it's not going to be that much of a problem. You can come up there. You, I want to. Can I? No. Okay. Cancel that. You in there, as these guys got, probably are not producing that much, because of course if buildings don't receive water, they don't actually produce waste, but this one's got its own intrinsic water supply. So how big is the, yeah, we got problems there, but we can get the sewage line built in. Actually, I think while things are going along, yep, that's one mistake done, fixed. Last chance to buy. Right, happiness is on the increase, because that's probably because we got electronics, so we don't need a pub at the moment. I'm trying to avoid having a pub here. Right, we got sport, we just need this built, and then that will come in here. Okay. Last chance to buy. I think what I want to do is a little bit of work here, because I want our next big step is going to be getting this industry going. Can you give an assist on that? We can clean these roads up here. If I got to be a bit careful here. Remove you. Right, what I've got to do now is put in, this road's probably the most important, because this is the one that's going to come out or go in and out, and then this one can come to that way. So we'll connect you to there. Right, what I'm thinking is a bus stop here, because we got the clothes factory there, the fabric factory there, the food factory there, and the alcohol factory. So what I'm thinking, right, we're going to bring an asphalt footpath to there, like that, like a bus stop. We'll put a bus stop about, actually if we put it that way round. Yeah, I think if we get a slot, a bus stop in there. Now the problem we got to get is getting to this fabric factory, which means we've got to, I don't normally do these, but I think what we'll do is pedestrian overpass. Let's just zoom right in. I can never remember which way round these pedestrian bridge concrete. What I'm hoping is if I can get, say, something like that, maybe slightly angled and a bit closer like that. Is it concrete? No, it's the other one, isn't it? Oh, great. Okay, this is going to be... I suppose I could try going underground. Angle of connection is too sharp. Okay. This is going to be a problem, isn't it? Let me just see. Actually, can I go underground? Let's see if we can actually put an underpass in. That's that way round, isn't it? I think underpasses are a little bit more flexible, aren't they? I think we can curve the tunnel if necessary. Haha. Oh, you could be kidding me. Can we go down? Yep. Right. So we're going to have an underpass instead. That might mess up a few things, but we can live with that. Okay, I think we're going to go asphalts. Oh, wow. Just made that connection. You can go to there. Actually, I think I'd rather you go there and then to there. Okay. Just let the game run again. So what that should do is allow me, yep, that gives me a connection to all the necessary. Let's get back to here and see how well we're doing. Probably the heating plant. Yep. We're going to need more workers into here. Actually, I probably could do with another bus, actually. I think I'm going to double the buses up here. This is a SKD 760. Here we are. Maybe we need better buses. Speed over capacity. No, that's the one, isn't it? Okay, just going to get you in there. Yeah, I think we're going to need 2 buses. I mean, I could shorten the distance by putting a bus stop here, but which we might do eventually because we can get possibly some stuff going in that direction. But happiness is falling. Well, that could be for any reason. Unable to drink alcohol. 83 people, 86. Unable to enjoy culture. Yeah, because we've only just finished the House of Culture, so that's going to take a little while to get sorted out. I need this built here, because once we got this built, I can then... We need to get this built so that we can get more, so that we can get this working. Because what I've found is that if you assign this to, not this actually, we actually need a, what am I talking about? Rubbish. I'm waiting for the distribution office, so I think at the moment we can export the trash. Let me just see, are we actually, well, we're exporting wastewater, but that's peanuts at the moment. Yeah. So at the moment we're kind of getting things working properly. I think what I will do now is we've got to put in the waste flow here. And I think we also need, because we actually need a waste connection to there. So what we're going to need here is a sewage switch. We put it about there, and you're going to need to come there into there. That doesn't look like it's connected, so you need to connect to there. Then what we also need here is, because we're providing water, we're going to need another switch here. Just come above to make sure we can make the footbath connection to there. Go below. I always tend to build the big sewage pipes anyway, so you can come into there. Now, I don't want this to connect to the main sewer, simply because the fabric factory will produce a lot of sewage. No. Sorry, I'm going to do it again. Also, I've cancelled all the other pipes as well. My fault. Actually, we might get a little bit of a better run, actually. We'll accept them because I know they're good. And then we're going to run... Actually, strictly speaking, this doesn't really need to follow any other path. Kind of part of me says a sewage switch here, actually. I think we'll put one in here. This might complain a bit, but no, it's the wrong way round. Just put it in the right way round, which is that way. Let me just trim this back a little bit. It's going to be a bit sketchy here now, but we'll be okay. You can come there, and then this one will run all the way to here, and then you can connect to there. Just make sure that is connected. This is connected. And what this will do is drain this area here. So we're going to accept that so that we can get our industry operating in this area. But that's a low priority task at the moment. That's been built. This has been built. You guys can give an assist on these now. These are a bit short, so we may have to use workers on that. I need this built. High priority. I think it's the road crew. No, the road crew's not actually on this. It's a bit of confusion. Okay. Unable. Lack of meat. Okay. What's going on here? Where's my meat truck? Refrigeration boy, where are you? I'm gonna move you to there. You're not working. Yeah, for some reason, I'm not exactly sure what you were doing, but we're going to put you on there. You're going to pick up meat. You are going to go to there, and you are going to wait until unloaded. Yeah, that's dragging my happiness down. You can see there, it's I know the print's a bit small. You can see this is having lack of meat is affecting 220 people, and it's having an impact of minus 4.7%. That's quite a bit of a pain. Actually, let's have a look at our population now. We got 101 children. So things are going a little bit. Of course, we've got no over 21s for obvious reasons. 24 people don't have meat. Got that there. How's the research going? Slowly. Probably do with some more things. We really need a bit more focus on here. So we're now kind of getting into a little bit of a phase where we need to get these are nearly finished, so we can probably get. I don't really want to bring in more workforce. How many uneducated people we got? No education, but that is reflecting the children. So what we can do now is I'm just going to bring in some more another 20 third world. We've got the capacity in the school, so we can start spending these rather than spending this, because we need to start thinking about becoming profitable. What we got here? Yeah, pub, tavern. I mean, we could put a pub in, that would do it, but I don't really want to buy alcohol. I mean, once we've got this built, we start making our own alcohol, then that will become quite important. What is my road crew doing at the moment? I think maybe it's time to get that built, and possibly that built, and that built. What we'll do is we'll get food and alcohol going first, and then we'll work on the clothing industry. That makes sense. That's my little roadie crew here. You're working on these, which is good. We might flip you to doing these factory connections next. Get the feeling that a few more workers in, which is the one that's got, that's the bus platform in the kindergarten. I think we're just bringing another 30 odd into here, because I think it'd be nice, one, to get the workers to the heating plant, and two, if we can pick up some workers for our internal construction, that means that we won't have to rely on foreign workers. That's going to have the extra benefit in the sense that we can then start using this construction office here. No workers or constructors. I think again we're just going to, oh, you're assigned to it, so where are all my, these guys don't seem to be doing very much. Okay, we need a few things built, please, game. Yeah, slipped up there. Probably we'll use the foreign workers for that as well. What we got here? A bit of hazardous waste. How fast are our dumps filling up? The hazardous waste is no problem. I am considering where's the mods? I think it's dump. Garbage dump, 8,000 mixed. No, it's not that one. Let me just clear that. Let me just see. Waste. We've got a waste burning pot, which is really good way of getting rid of hazardous waste. If hazardous waste becomes too much of a problem, I will resort to this. Anyone who's playing the game, I would strongly recommend the old waste burning pot. It's a very good way of actually just getting rid of the slow level hazardous waste. It's no good in the long term, but it can actually solve some things here. I want to look at, is it batteries, I think. Let me just look. Waste treatment plant. Let me just look at favorites. All my favorites seem to have gone. I wonder if that's because this is a new installation. And of course I didn't play with mods when the first series here. Okay, I can't find what I'm looking for. I'll look for it off camera. It's a mod by Nova where you can actually reprocess goods. I think at the moment we won't worry about the waste burning pods. What I want to do is waste treatment. We can build a small incinerator, but the trouble with that is we can build a waste treatment plant. But what that does is it's fairly big and it's a little bit over the top. Gravel recycling, well, we got no gravel to recycle, so yeah, I think this is causing the slowdown of the working. Let me just pick up these guys. That's the dumper. Where's the... You... I need to get workforce onto that so we can fix the sanitation problem. Right. I think I've got a bit of a problem. This is unable to get close. Why are people unable to get close? Okay, we've got some new residents here. I think we're going to bring in some more residents here, and we're bring another 20 who need educating. Yep. Really do need this built. Because if I can get this built, what I can do is get more control over my got a shopping centre here. Right, we've now got our thing here. Let me just look at the what we do need is the secret police. I'm not worried about crime and justice at the moment. The population's only 630. I just feel that I need more workers. 2, 3, 4, 60 in there. Right, let me just see what's being built. I think we're going to start bringing in that building there. but it needs to be a slow burn. So if I come and put you there, and then if we put our foreign workforce needs to move out more towards this area so we can get that built. Right, let's look at our road crew. These guys need an assist, so we'll get that built there. So we're kind of getting the infrastructure built in here. I'm not sure. Yeah, we can't get to this construction office. We've got to come in from this end, which is a bit of a pain from respect to that. In fact, we might not be able to build that. So I think what I might do is just take you out, and I'll just put that in there. So we should still be able to get to there, even with a mud footpath, so it's not like it's the end of the world. We've got a road, this clothing factory here, but we don't need to worry about that. Right, I'm aware that I'm running out of time on this video, so what I'm going to do is just have a little bit of a quick recap of where we are. We need that there. Not reasonable coverage. This is now available. We need to get fuel into here. We'll go with 30%. How much fuel have I got left? We've got a bit of fuel left back in here. I could steal it and put it into here, then I can knock that down, but I think at the moment we're okay. We are in July. This is now finished, which is good. We're gonna assign you everywhere there except for there. You're probably on some dopey auto detect. Turn that off. Get rid of all this lot. We're gonna bring in, all I'm gonna do for the moment is buy a bus. I want a fast bus or a fast-ish bus. Wait, bus please. What's the fastest? Okay, we want you there. Now I want you. Can I open that there? I'm gonna come here. We need you working on that. That. Right. That. And don't really need that just at the moment. Not worried about the university. I think that's going to be good enough for the moment. What I am going to do now is find the minibuses and send you to there. Get you there. These are open holes. You can go there as well. That means I can now get rid of this thing. And just, whoops. Get rid of that. What I'm going to do is move an excavator up to here. In fact, I'm going to move two of the excavators from here. What I'm going to be doing here is making this into a road crew. Right. I think we're going to start building them. We're probably going to need a gas station here. But I don't really want to do that just yet. How far off? We've nearly completed our first research. Anyway, guys, I'm getting a little bit distracted, so this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. In the next part, we'll keep working on our town here, because we've only got so long before the winter comes in, and I really would like to have proper distribution offices up and running. I just want a quick check of fire coverage. Yeah, the fire coverage is pretty solid. It's good. Yep. So what we're going to do is consolidate this area here. Make sure everyone's happy. Get the research done here. Get the distribution offices, and then the next research we're going to do will be the secret police, because that's always a fairly good shot, because then it means you can see where the loyalty problems are. I can actually find it. Where's the secret police? Not prefab. Where is it? Yeah, party member ranking, secret police. And of course what that does is it starts to open up the passageway towards research, radio and other stuff. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the episode. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.